Alright, so in this repair video we're going to be working on the Google Home device that was mailed into us for a broken charging port repair. As soon as I took out the rubber piece that goes on the bottom and I took out the 4 screws, the charging port fell right off. Now the device opens up like this and I can see that the charging port solders on to this device here. What we're going to do is resolder the charging port back on the logic board here. And this is the board right here. The good thing is I do not see any broken pads. Start by cleaning up. That's number one. The first thing we're going to do is apply leaded solder so we can lower the melting temperature of unleaded. That will make the wicking process a lot easier. We need to turn on the fume extractor so we do not inhale any of those fumes. And finally, this one here. Awesome. We're gonna clean up. Let's flip the board. Just making sure all those holes are empty, and they are. Now we're gonna get the same port that broke off the board. This port does not have any legs. I do not know if we have the same exact port in stock. I can look. If not, then we're gonna have to find a way to solder this port. Okay, so let's see. This is the one for bead spill. Is it the same port? I think that may work. That could possibly be the same port. Sometimes we can modify a port and make it work. Yes, sir.
Hello.
Be right there.
I'm here.
Very, very tight area. Pin number 1 is good. Pin number 2 is good. Pin number 3, 4, 5. We use the charging port from the bead spill and put it on the Google Home device. They are slightly different in shape, but we made it work. Okay, so let's see. .24 amps. And do we have any lights? Right there. And it's working. So we're gonna assemble this. We still have one more device for the customer to fix, which is a JBL speaker. Big Boss took the JBL Xtreme 2 apart right here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna look at the charging port, which is this one here. It's 19 volts and it appears to be loose. Let's take a look at it under the microscope. And it's this one here. I'm not gonna take the board off the speaker because I can easily reach the back here. I'm gonna press it down Let's apply some flux. Then I'm gonna touch the soldering iron. I currently have it at 450 degrees. We do not know how tough this unleaded solder is. Okay, so I'm pressing down while I solder. And we can see how the solder has deformed here. So there was some pressure on that port. Hopefully that will fix the problem where we do not have to change the actual port. Okay. So the port is not moving no more. Very good. So this is 19 volts. Will it charge? Oh, right there. It's blinking, which indicates that charging is happening. Now what I also need to do is I need to charge the battery. I took the charger off and it's not turning on. It could be that the battery is drained, or if we kept it on the charger and the battery is still not charging, then we're gonna have to let the customer know that we also need a battery replacement. Big Boss installed a new battery on this JBL speaker. I want to go ahead and test to make sure it's working on battery. If you remember before, the JBL speaker did not work on battery. I was able to turn it on using the charging cable. Let me make sure it's working after assembly, and it made a connection. Okay.
Daddy.
Yes, kids.
Eating ice cream.
All right, so that's my daughter watching cartoons on my phone. So the speaker is working. Let me show you how the customer's old battery looked like. Right here, if you notice, the battery has expanded so much to a point where it feels like it's gonna blow up at any time. I mean, if this battery was kept inside for a longer period of time, maybe it would have caused internal damage to the speaker itself, or it would have pushed this cover open, broke the cover, or did something more extreme. We do not know. I'm glad the customer sent this here for repair. This is the same customer that we fixed the Google Home for. I'll be posting a video on that, or maybe I'll combine both items in one video. That's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Click on that bell icon next to the subscribe button so you can be notified when we have a new video. Leave a comment if you have any questions, and we'll do something else in the next video.